I can only imagine this other one. Hey guys, I'm Nate. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about these new engines, the crate engines that Dodge announced as part of the SEMA show this past week. And I thought there's something really interesting hidden in here. So they announced some new Hellephant engines in the SEMA show, and also what they're calling the Hurricrate engines. So Hurricrate, play on the word for hurricane, and they got some cool naming scheme for this stuff in this whole, I guess, theme of hurricanes. The Hellephant stuff, we kind of know they have a couple of different Hellephant variants. The ones that we've come to know from before. 7 liters, those are the 426 Hemi, and they've got a supercharger on top. 3-liter IHI unit, making 1,000 horsepower. So we still got that Hellephant that's there. They showed it again at SEMA. They did show off a Hellephant that is E85, so flex fuel. And so flex fuel, they get another 100 horsepower, 1,100 horsepower out of that engine. So that's pretty cool. And you know, keeping in vein with some of these rumors for this like last call mega Hellcat that's coming out. Yeah, okay, E85. Interesting. They're playing around with this. Okay, so we'll get back to that. They also announced these Hurricrate. So Hurricane engines are 3-liter twin turbo. We're already seeing those in the Grand Cherokee and the Wagoneer. And now you've got the Hurricrate engines if you want to do a build off of this 3-liter twin turbo i6. So the 2 different crates that are coming out, you got your standard that pretty much has a stock turbochargers, twin turbochargers, producing 420 horsepower. So that's the Cat 1 version, Category 1 Hurricrate engine. And if you want to go Category 3, let's amp this up a little bit, and you're talking about the same 3-liter twin turbo, but the turbochargers have been updated. So you get bigger turbochargers, more boost, I think like 26 psi of boost, and those are clocking in at, I think, 550 horsepower. So then they also announced this monster engine. They're through the direct connection part, so really trying to make advantage of direct connection, the marketing around that. You got to go to your power broker to get this stuff. Remember, a power broker is basically it's a dealer that's been certified to sell this stuff and install it. And they have a 1,500 horsepower, 1,000 pound-feet of torque engine that you can buy from them. It's through one of their partners. You got that option. All right, so now the interesting, very interesting Hellephant engine that I think could herald what's to come. So first of all, if you haven't heard, the car that they're supposed to be announcing, this like crazy monster Hellcat that rumored to have 909 horsepower, was supposed to be at SEMA, didn't make it to SEMA. Why didn't it make it to SEMA? Well, Dodge said it's because they keep blowing up engines while they're testing the car. So they've gone through like 7 engines or something so far, which is crazy. Hopefully they're gonna get this dialed in and actually gonna be able to show off this car. Because remember, we're talking about a car, this is exactly what they mentioned, is in order for them to have this car, have this engine in a production car out there, warranted, everything, is a whole package. It's got to pass emissions so they can sell it as a road legal car, but it's also gonna have to be durable because they're gonna warranty it. And so what they mentioned is Stellantis has very strict requirements for durability testing, how much they got to do. I think they run the engines at full tilt for like 24 hours or something, full revs on a Hellcat engine for 24 hours, and they've been blowing up the engines. So I really hope they get that dialed in just right, because it sounds like they're running ragged on the edge here. I would hate to be an owner of one of these cars that was like right on the edge, and then you know you push it a little too hard and the engine blows up. So I'm sure they'll get the bugs worked out here, and then everything will be good, and we'll see this crazy monster whatever Hellcat coming out. So 909 horsepower on this car, maybe, if it comes out. But now this is where I think they've hidden something in the SEMA crate engine. So there's 2 other Hellephants that they also announced that are they're adding to the Hellephant crate engine line. And the press release only makes mention of cubic inches. So I had to, you know, translate that into liters, and then it became very clear. So they talk about the 426s, the ones that we mentioned, the regular Hellephant engines. Those 7 liters, 426 cubic inches, 7 liters. can use Google to figure this out. The other Hellephant engines, and those are aluminum blocks. So aluminum blocks, 3-liter IHI. Now they say the 3-liter IHI is going to be on all the Hellephant crate engines. The other Hellephant crate engine they're talking about, they said it's a 376 cubic inch displacement, still with the 3-liter IHI supercharger. How many liters is 376 cubic inches? Well, it's basically 6.2 liters. How many liters is the regular Hellcat or the Hellcat red-eye engine? 6.2 liters. You guys see where I'm going here with this? It's a 6.2 liter cast iron, which is what the Hellcat engine is. So I gotta believe this is the Hellcat block, maybe with some upgraded internals, again, like the red-eye internals, or maybe even upgraded more than the red-eye, and a 3-liter IHI unit. So now if we go back to the different IHI units on the Hellcat models, my one, first one, the lowly regular Hellcat, 2.4 liter IHI unit. The red-eye, 2.7 liter IHI unit. That gets you from 707 to 797. Or in the Demon, 808, 807 in super stock, 840 on race gas. All right, so we got another 100 horsepower out of 0.3 liters of displacement on the supercharger. Well, what are the Hellephant ones? 3 liters. That's another 0.3. So now does that mean we'll go from 807 to 907, which is very close to 909? Very well could be. So what I think is happening is that this 376 cubic inch cast iron block with a 3-liter IHI is the one that they're going to be using for this special edition last call 2023 Hellcat that they're rumoring is going to have 909. Now here's the tasty bits. The power figures the crate engine puts out on pump gas, 900 horsepower, which is really close to 909. On E85, 1,000 horsepower. So assuming they don't have to detune these for emissions, which they might have to, so temper expectations, we might be seeing a 1,000 horsepower E85 Hellcat from the factory, street legal, ready to go. And maybe they put a disclaimer saying E85 is for track use only, just like what they did with the Demon if you're running premium fuel, and they figure out how to make that 900 horsepower off pump gas be emission friendly. But I think this is what we're gonna see. So they just got to figure out the pieces that cause this engine to blow up. Maybe it's the internals, maybe it's something else, tuning or whatever, to get those power numbers. But they did it on the crate, and the crate's there. So I mean, announced, it's not ready to order, so maybe they're still fine-tuning that as well. But I think they just gave us a glimpse using the crate engine announcement of what we're gonna see. If 700 feels like this, I can only imagine this other one. Super exciting. That's going to be, obviously that is going to be the Hellcat to get, because it's going to be the last model year, the most power they've ever put out of a Hellcat. I mean, it's going to be bonkers. I'm pretty sure they're going to pull out all the stops. We'll probably see drag mode in that Hellcat for sure. It'll probably have the trans brake, all the goodies from the previous Demon and Red Eyes and all of those. They'll put them together, and this is going to be the model to get. So super exciting stuff. We'll see if this prediction comes true. What do you guys think? Love to hear from you down in the comments if you think this makes sense, if you think this is what's going to happen, or if you think maybe I'm reading into this too much. All right guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Check out these next videos, and I'll see you there. Thanks. Bye.